Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. I'm about to play a video for you guys because it was interesting, and you know, as I think about this situation that happens, to me it's kind of interesting because these people actually lost like $50,000 in cash, about $80,000 in different items that they had in their house. And in fact, they actually had a safe. Like, one of the neighbors saw them rolling a safe out of an apartment in, you know, New York. And to me, it's interesting because, you know, these people are business owners. Apparently they own a couple business, so maybe that makes them a little bit higher of a threat. But how do people know that all these guys have this money? How do they know they had $50,000 in their house, right? And I want to say the individual or the couple, right? It was two couples and actually a daughter. I want to say the couple were over 70 or something like that. I'm trying to get my notes right here. But the thing about it is that, to me, that tells me that somebody's talking. Somebody's telling something to somebody. Somebody is saying, hey, you know what? These people have all this money in this house. And if you see the attack is a FedEx guy kind of, you know, knock on the door, pretend to be a FedEx guy. Actually, you know what? Let's watch a video. So like you saw right there, it was a FedEx guy that knocked on the door. They made entry to the house. Really not too crazy of a situation. They just made entry. Another guy, I think he was pretending to be a police officer, also made entry. At that point, they tied these people down. And again, there was no physical abuse to the people, anything like that, other than they got tied down and all that. But it was a organized hit. It was a hit that, in my opinion, they just didn't get lucky. It wasn't something like, whoa, I got lucky, they have $50,000. To me, this is like kind of like an inside job. I mean, I don't want to speak for the police. I don't know what happened after that, but to me, it sounds to me like it's kind of like an inside job. Somebody knew something and somebody talked so much. And again, if it was not, this is the point that I'm going to make. This is why situational awareness is so important. Don't talk to people about the things you have. Don't tell anybody you have a lot of money saving the back in the house. Try to keep a life that is very low profile. When you start pretending that you live a life at a higher profile, like you have this, you have that, you have this, yeah, it may make you look fancy, but guess what? It's going to bring attention that you don't want. And that attention could potentially get in trouble. You know, you start walking around with, like, you know, really expensive stuff, your expensive car, talking about how many expensive things you have. It may possibly end you up in a situation where somebody is going to target you because they believe that you have A, B, and C, and you may have that. So again, you know, if you're a person that is really wealthy and you have a lot of money and all that, I would try to live a life that is very low profile, because again, I don't want to give the impression that somebody could target me. And if I want to live a life that is, you know, higher profile, if you want to call it that, I don't know, with more money, obviously have a security team, obviously having a security plan, obviously having a firearm to defend yourself is very, very important, because criminals are looking. And I say, look, if they determine that they could get something out of you, they may target you. And, you know, again, something like this could happen. I don't know how I feel about this call. Like I said, you know, I think this is kind of like an inside job in a way. It sounds to me like it was about $130,000 loss. And, you know, how did the bad guy knew that is beyond me. Let me know what you think. Put comments down below. And as always, God is in control.